feel so hot.
Wait, is the king gay? Is the king gay? Gay king? Aloha, love pups. I'm Althemia, and today we are playing Bloodlines. Now, if you remember the last two games that we played, maybe about a week ago from this upload, Do You Like Sweets and Inside the Box is made by the same person who made those two games. And even better is that this game, Bloodlines, is actually in the same series as those two games. So maybe we're going to get a little bit more background information. Eh? But for now, let us get started. Welcome to Bloodlines, a short visual novel which is part of the folklore series. You will be playing as the sea witch, Morrigan. Streamer mode will turn off Morrigan's voice acting and allow you to voice her parts alternatively. You can leave all voice acting on and sit back and to enjoy the story. This game was created for HDM 2024 and includes the following sensitive themes: acephobia, fantasy discrimination, and prejudice and mentions of violent death. Oh dear. Nah, I'll continue with all voices. I actually kind of like the narrator talking and being able to show off their skills, and I like to be able to make comments here and there without losing my breath. But let us continue.
Mythics are creatures of folklore who are gifted with a humanoid form. My brother and I are descendants of the Oilliphéist.
We are servants to the Mythical King Tyr, the noblest of Leviathans, and live in an enchanted castle, disconnected from the mainland of Aloha, surrounded by the sea.
King Tyr is a relic, with a reign spanning hundreds of years. Unlike the monarchs of old, he rules with an iron fist.
Serving the royal family was once seen as a privilege, but since King Tyr's reign began, it's become a cause for immense song.
I already don't like this King Tyr.
Mythics now live in fear that they will be called into the king's service, doing all they can to avoid it.
Hang on. Music's still a little loud. Oh, wait, that's a sound. That's a sound! Music's still a bit loud. Turn those two down.
King Tyr has made many rules for his servants, rules that show every inch of his insecurity and possessiveness, the cruelest being the only way to leave the king's service alive
is to provide a successor of your own blood.
I can come and go, but I must always return, as I cannot have children.
I do not want children, and so I cannot leave. We are bound to this place, unable to physically age beyond the start of adulthood.
Here I am, invited to a dull, meandering audience with the king. How Sean puts up with this on a daily basis, I'll never know. Everything the king says makes my blood boil.
You king? You king? I don't like you. I'm gonna say this right now. Your face is very punchable.
He criticizes every effort to help him.
Oh, is this arrangement not to your liking, my king? What if we were to hold the Sprite Market on the winter solstice? Would that please you better?
Oi. With that resting bitch face he has going on right now, I don't think anything could please him.
Yes. Get it changed.
Yes, get it changed, he says.
Of course, no trouble at all.
How long has it been since you took this post?
Too long to be dealing with your ass.
I was born 60 years ago. If my memory serves, I began my duties at the tender age of 15. Why do you ask, my king?
After all this time, you still speak like your father. Sycophantic and all too eager to please.
My father was regarded most highly. I'm delighted I remind you of him.
He was more of a man than you will ever be.
Yeah, I really don't like you. Really don't. You could have my head on a stake. I would punch you right now.
Oh, right you are, sire. He was wonderful.
Sean, why are you just taking it?
That's not what I meant. He did his duty to continue the Oilliphéist bloodline, whilst you continue to disappoint me. Your blood is noble. Creatures like you must have children
Or...
As always, you do not mince words, sire, but I'm afraid I cannot be swayed. Still, let me change the Sprite Market date. I'll see to it at once.
Oi, oi, oi.
Sean says it was joy and love that made me and he. I want to believe him. But in my heart, I think we were sacrifices so that our parents could leave this horrible place. But Sean is a hopeless romantic. He believes that love can flourish for everyone in its own way. Even in a place like this.
You know, I'm also a hopeless romantic, and I honestly can't blame his thought process. Because I also believe that love can flourish in one way or another.
The harshness of the king's words bounce off him, because he is so comfortable with himself. My little brother is a creature of resilience and compassion. How dare the king speak so rudely to him? Royal or not, his majesty is about to get a tongue lashing.
Something tells me that's not gonna go too well, despite the fact that I also would like to tell the king off just once.
And what of you, Morrigan, Witch of the Black Rock? Why do you stand idly with an ill-tempered face of thunder?
Forgive me, your majesty. I was racking my mind to find something useful to do for you.
And what did you find?
Nothing. Nothing useful for you. Useful for me, maybe. Nothing's actually an option.
Nothing at all. All is as it usually is, so I don't need to do anything extra than I usually do.
You are so contrary. Why not anticipate my whims? Why must you always be told what to do?
Because I don't like you. I mean, it's just matter of fact, I just don't like you.
Your whims are hard to anticipate, my king. Sean does his best, and you still voice your dissatisfaction. What is a witch to do?
She is to make an attempt to please me.
That sounds like too much work. Just saying.
Why? I wouldn't know where to start. Well, aside from performing a miracle and having a child before your eyes.
I am aware of your ailment, woman. I am not so cold as to blame you for a situation not of your making.
Well, I guess that's a little bonus.
But you're happy to criticize my brother.
Your brother has the means, he lacks the inclination.
My brother respects himself and others. He does not show love through sensual pleasure. He is very transparent about that, which is courageous in these halls.
The court witch is feeling particularly bold this morning. Perhaps she might rack that mind of hers a little more cautiously and speak less curtly.
Nah, I don't think I will.
I see through your veiled slights, Morrigan. Do not test me, else your loveless brother will suffer for it.
Oh, really now?
Oh? Do you not think he does not suffer enough from your insults?
He tells me how much he adores his role.
That is because he cares deeply for everyone in this place. Even you.
Heed me, witch. If you fail in your duty, the worst thing that will happen is that you or your brother will die. If I fail mine, we are all doomed. The mythics will become extinct. Is that what you want?
I mean, I guess not, but can't we get a nicer king? One that, you know, actually gives a fuck?
Others are happy to have children. Why put pressure in places where it isn't needed?
Others, the commoners, kelpies, redcaps, and puka will show our nobility is spent. You cannot change your infertility, but he is a disgrace to your family. He is a creature without impulse or love.
What? Just leave. Just leave.
I think I should leave before I say something foolish.
Yeah, let's just leave.
It is just as well that you are a witch, Morrigan. You can do little else to aid me. You're not tender of spirit, nor pleasing on the eye. Your spawn would be dreadful.
Gee, thanks.
Your brazen attitude is tolerated because there is no other witch to replace you. But continue to test me, and I will find someone to take your place. Now go.
Yeah, that's kinda what I was doing. Jeez. So rude.
The nerve of that man! I put his head on a spike if only I could.
Was that crying?
Who's crying? Sounds like one of the little ones.
It's all right now, young Master Robert. Let's get you dry. Now, tell me what happened to make you so upset and so songy.
Aww.
My brother. The loveless one. The king understands nothing. The Dragon Queen would have respected my brother. She admired all kinds of love. But poor little Robert, what's the lad gotten mixed up in this time? I'll let Sean calm him before I go in.
Oh.
It was the other little ones. They pushed me into the well. They said mean things. They said I'm unlovable.
Nah, not true.
You? The sweetest boy from Alba that I know? No, it couldn't be. That sounds like a whole lot of nonsense. But Mama abandoned me here. She didn't even work at the palace. It's because I'm a medium, isn't it? Because I'm a seer? Because I see the ghosts? I can't say I know for sure, as I've never met your mother. Do you have lots of brothers and sisters, Robert? All Kelpies do. Mama was busy looking after them all. None of them were very good at looking after things or people.
Aww.
It would be a difficult choice to make. To leave your children behind when you know they can't look after themselves. But I know that it's not fair on you, little one. The other children who live here still don't like me. It's been a whole season. It feels hopeless.
Oh, honey.
Come here now. You sit by this fire. I'll make you a special drink reserved only for the nicest and most likable people. Me? Well, it'd be mighty prideful to make one for myself, wouldn't it, Master Robert? Of course for you. I wish my mama had been like you. She wasn't kind like you are, but I still love her. And everyone has to love the king. That's a royal decree.
Everyone has to love the king. Hold up. Man. Man, I really am gonna be put in prison in this game because I don't love that punchable face of a man.
But should I love people like Mama and the king if they don't love me back?
I just want to punch the king in the face. You don't have to love nobody you don't want to love, honey. That's not how it works. Love don't work like that. Love is complicated, but love definitely doesn't work by force.
In the end, we only hurt ourselves doing that. Feelings can be hard to understand, can't they? Sometimes we still love people who don't love us back. We can't help it.
Okay, listen to him. He's a bit more wiser with his words.
I think Mama was hurting a lot. And the king is very busy, so he would never have time to say that he loves me. And I'm not handsome or clever or powerful. Now I think on, there's no reason for them to like me.
What? Those aren't reasons for people to love you. I mean, like you. Same diff.
Master Robert, this is very important.
Uh-oh, Sean got his serious face on.
What is? To me, it doesn't matter what powers you have, or how clever you are, or how you look. So long as you're being yourself, you are lovable.
Yeah, say it for the people in the back, Sean.
I promised you when you first arrived that I'd take care of you. All I want is for you to realize that you deserve to be loved as much as anyone else. I don't know if I can believe that. Well, it'll take a little bit of time. You need to be in the company of someone who sees your good points. I think I know just the serpent.
He's a
short man with greenish blue hair and rather lovely eyes. He fancies himself quite the singer.
You know, I was wondering why he got a look in his eye. Now I see why. He's talking about himself.
That's you! It is so. And one day, you'll find things you like about yourself, too.
Such a goofy man, this Sean is.
You're kind to everyone. To even me. I hope I grow up to have a kind heart like yours, Sean.
Aww.
I think you already have one, Master Robert.
Aww.
No, you'll be delirious from the thirst. All that seawater makes you thirstier, you know.
Yeah, all that salt.
It does? Oh, okay. Have you been here a long time, Sean? Me? Oh, yes. I'll be here longer still. You will? Don't you want to continue your bloodline and leave? That's what the older boys and girls said their parents did. And then that's what they want to do. Good grief, no. But that's just a personal preference of mine. I think parenthood is most admirable, just not my cup of tea. But you'd be such a nice papa.
Aw.
Perhaps I would. But honestly, I like my own company enough to stay as I am for now. I'd like to court someone one day, but I'm not too keen on the love-making. It can be difficult to explain to some mythics, and many can't imagine a relationship without it.
I suppose that makes sense, but I guess that does confirm the thoughts that was in my head. The thoughts that was in my head that he's asexual, I mean.
Does it make you sad? Sometimes. But most mythics respect it. They just feel a little confused and sad themselves because we've had to part ways. I suppose in this castle, having a successor of your own blood is very important. I'm so sorry, Sean.
Oh, he really is a kind soul.
Don't you worry. There are plenty of fish in the sea, Master Robert. I'll wait until I find the perfect match. And even if I never meet them, I'm happy in the company of those I cherish.
Aw.
My big sister once said, "Love-making is the best part of being in love." Sean, what does it mean? It means... well, your big sister shouldn't be saying such things to a small one like you.
Yeah, I was about to say,
But that's big sisters for you. Always thinking they know best. Isn't that right, Morrigan? Skulking around back there. Come, have some tea with me and Master Robert.
Oh, busted.
It is so. I have it on good authority that big sisters always know best.
Oh.
Morrigan, it's so nice to see you.
Aw. You must be freezing. Let's warm you up with magic.
No magic in the kitchen, not after last time. I'll go get a blanket.
Aw, Sean.
He's scared I'll burn the pheasant again.
Oh, yes. I heard the king was very grumpy about that.
He's always grumpy about everything.
She got that right.
Here you are, Master Robert. One of my personal favorites. It's cozy.
Oh.
What pattern is it? Now that right there is Amfrikaten Dove. It's from Alba, just like you, Robert.
Aw.
Blackwatch tartan. We'll be here for days while he rambles on and on about it.
Wait, what?
It's special because humans say that those who have no tartan of their own can wear it.
Oh. Oh, I see. I see.
Even me? Even you. I think you look handsome in it.
Aww.
When I'm grown, I could wear it, couldn't I?
If that's what you'd like, we'll get it made. Nothing is too much trouble. The tailor would be happy to, that I know for sure.
Aw. They're like their own little cute family.
And you'd be happy to pop in on him, wouldn't you, sister dearest?
This is Taylor.
Excuse me, Sean McNamara. I'll have you know he'd also be glad of my company.
Oh.
Oh, sister? Did your evening stroll go well?
Huh?
It did so.
What? Wait. Oh, my stars.
Oh, what a pair you'll make. He's the only one I know who can match your wit.
Oh.
What does that mean?
Nothing, dear. You sweet summer child.
We've promised ourselves to each other. One day, when the rules change, we'll get married.
Aww.
Oh, will his family get angry at him if you marry now?
Oh, no, little one. His family aren't the problem. They'd be happy for us. The king will get angry at his family, and that could cause lots of problems.
Yeah.
He's a good man. He's happy to wait until the king changes.
That's gonna take forever.
Do I cause you lots of problems? Because I'm a common Kelpie and not related by blood? you bring me lots of happiness. I think that's the sum of it. Wouldn't you agree, Morrigan?
I would so.
Aw,
Thank you for being so kind to me.
so sweet.
Well, you seem all warmed up. Let's put the blankets away for now.
Look at the little tears.
He's such a softie, lost in his feelings again.
It's just his way.
He was so happy. That's so cute.
It is so, Master Robert. Honestly, Morrigan, you have a heart of stone sometimes.
That's certainly not true. Robert, we may not be your blood family, and you're not our successor, but that doesn't mean we don't want what's best for you.
I know I haven't been here a long time, but I want to help you both too. You're not my mama or papa, but this is the nicest feeling I've ever known. You're like my new family.
Aww.
Now stop it, the pair of you, or I'll be in bits. Tea for us all. Cheers to each other.
I love Sean.
Cheers!
Aw, they're so cute.
Cheers. That's my brother, the serpent whose heart is so big that he'll give everyone a chance. Even our king, who deserves nothing but scorn. And dear little Robert, the sweetest boy I've ever met. They sure make the days here pass a little easier.
"20 years later." Hang on, I want to save. I want to save on that.
All the days feel the same in this damn place.
Hang on. I need to save. 20 years later? Jeebus. All the days feel the same in this damn place. It's hard to know if it's been 1 year or 100.
This draconic text is vexing, but I cannot open the box without the incantation.
Ugh.
And it's such a lovely box. Is it from the royal vault?
Indeed, it hasn't been appraised yet. Call the seer. He is well versed in dead tongues.
Oh, yes, of course. I'd be delighted. I'll be back shortly.
Oh, this means Robert's no longer a little baby.
Oh, that's just grand. It's me and the king. Alone. 2 decades and the conversation will be the same as ever.
What? The same as last time.
He wastes too much time on that common boy. He is clearly capable of child rearing.
Robert has grown into a fine kelpie.
As fine as a kelpie can be. At least his workhorse nature makes him dutiful. The other boys his age are so idle.
Oh, they're busy flirting and gallivanting. Not that I blame them. There's so much pressure to produce children. The girls and the neithers are no better. Love's turned into a competition.
Ugh. I didn't even realize that. Everyone's trying to escape, so everyone's trying to get a kid. Oh, my stars.
Sean's disinclination to breed vexes me. We need more sea serpents. All I see are goblins and commoners.
Oh, enough to hell with him and his moaning. I am settling this once and for all.
Oh, shit. You won't share your bloodline, so why does it offend you?
You have no children, and no one dare criticize you.
You insolent wench! How dare you!
You know, actually, why doesn't he have children if he's the one with this giant child successor blah thingamajigger?
How dare I what? Be honest? Why not have children of your own?
The royal bloodline should not be shared casually. There is no one good enough.
The dragons were the true royals. Your bloodline is not a royal one.
Oh, damn.
Utter those words again, Morrigan, and I will cut your head clean off. Successor be damned. The sea favors me. I am the king.
The king in your own head at this point, dude.
I've outstayed my welcome.
Sister, you look upset.
Is that Robert? Jeez, he grew up.
My king, are you well? Something is different with that killed me today. Something has changed. I saw him a month ago. He did not carry this strange aura. Get this woman out of my sight. I will not speak to her again. Be grateful I have not killed her.
Your Majesty?
I will have messengers come if I am in need of your services. Otherwise, stay in your tower and do as you always do. Be gone, witch.
Suits me.
As His Majesty wishes, I am more than happy to align with that proposal.
Morrigan? Are you all right? I'm sorry. You must excuse me. Morrigan, wait! Your Majesty?
So,
We are alone. Me and the Kelpie boy.
yeah.
May I be of service to you?
Why are you suddenly terrified?
Is that not your entire reason for being? Come, tell me the meaning of this dragon scratch.
Dragons. Oh, the chest, that's right.
Of course. His blood is common, but they sense that the sea favors him, meaning he has a claim to the throne. Why do I feel so uneasy? I feel so hot.
Wait, is the king gay? Is the king gay? Gay king?
An echo of time. Alpha, Royal Griffin. Mere moments before he was banished. You may have fooled the Mythic Court here, but not me. You're no more than an usurper who has won Freya's crown through treachery. She has been sent to the Never Place for her crimes, for making deals with Pandemonium. Do you have any last words as you burn and then join her?
The Never Place. Wait, that was the place where we saw the dude with the box.
She committed no such crimes, and neither have I. You know that.
Is he the dude with the box? No, he can't be. Can he be? It's really hard to tell. I think he might be missing an eye though. Wait, that box. Wait! The box that the king has that has the dragon scratch on it. If he opened, oh no.
Without my favor, you will not rule for long. We'll see about that. Dear, I will put every force of nature to work to dethrone you.
So Tyr basically stole the crown.
Farewell, Royal Griffin. Rot in the Never Place until the end of days. He did not escape. I have ensured he cannot be reborn. How can the sea's will have changed?
Cause you're an asshat, maybe?
My king, is something wrong? I must test what he knows. It is that vexing woman. If I did not need her, I would have done away with her by now. What do you make of her? And Sean?
Sean is a credit to the castle and all who live here. Morrigan is someone I admire deeply. They were both very good to me growing up.
Aw.
What can I expect from a common-blooded Kelpie?
Man, shut up.
I'm not sure, sire. Common-blooded as I might be, I'm willing to do anything to better the lives of our people.
Do not think you can make the difference on your own.
I bet you he could do a better job than you.
Forgive me, King Tyr. This is not what I meant. I am sure that through serving you, I can help the mythic people. Though, even out of your service, I would want to do my best to try and help however I can.
He must not know that the sea favors him. Yet, if he did, he would declare it and use it against me. That means I have time to correct the situation. Let us see if this royal box opens for him, if he is a threat to my reign.
This was written by the draconic mage Dracane, brother of the queen.
What does it say?
Blood is strong, but love is stronger.
It's open.
Huh.
How splendid. A fine addition to your collection, my king. I'm afraid I prefer shells to gems. I think that's more befitting of my status. These words hold such lovely sentiment. Do you not think?
You know, now that I look at Robert, now that he's all grown up, he looks familiar and I can't put my finger on it.
I do not. Tell me, do you love boy?
Oh, well, Neve and I do care about each other.
The puka boat woman? You and her are involved? What common children you'd make.
So he does actually know all of his people's names, which is actually quite interesting for a king that could care less about his people.
Perhaps you are right, my king. But do you not think that Sean would be a wonderful guide parent? Neve and I were thinking of staying here, even when we have children, so they can see him and Morrigan every day.
The sea has been corrupted. This boy is too soft-hearted to rule.
You know, he actually kind of looks like the guy from Inside the Box, the demon.
You are excused.
Didn't the demon tell somebody... Before we left with the crooked man, didn't the demon tell us to tell somebody that he said hi? Was it Sean? Or was it John? Wait, Sean.
I can understand why you worry, my king.
Speak.
I know you do not want the mythics to die out. Our numbers grow fewer as humans develop the world for their own purposes.
You are capable of understanding my stance, regardless of Sean being your guardian.
I understand you desire to help us survive, but I also know that my mother abandoned me to fulfill her obligation to the crown. I do not think that is what you intended, is it, sire?
I do not care that you're not your mother. I asked for someone from your line, and I was given someone.
You were given the worst of her stock because she didn't want to leave the children she truly loved. It is my shame that she offered me to you for that reason. The crown deserved better.
Aw.
But coming here saved me. I thank the stars every day for this opportunity.
Poor Robert.
Why do you thank the stars?
Sean doesn't care about bloodlines. He cares about my happiness. That type of selfless love is the most wonderful thing in the world.
If that kind of love makes creatures like this boy, I must stamp it out. My next steps must be planned carefully. Read more to me, Seer. I miss hearing the dead languages, even the draconic ones.
Sure you do.
Of course, my king.
I will wait. He will falter, and when he does, my punishment upon him will be brutal.
Ah, wait, no, that was all? Also, wait, no, I need more. No. Also, hang on. I got so many questions. Not nice. Oh, my stars. Okay. He kind of looks like I might be going a little crazy in the head here, but he honestly kind of looks like the demon from inside the box. And I don't remember if he ever gave us his name. But now that I think about it, the crooked man kind of looks like Sean. The only obvious difference is eye color and hair color and all that jazz. Maybe I'm completely like crazy and all that stuff. Maybe. But I need more of this series. I need more. I'm really enjoying this series so far. But that is all the time we have for this episode. So if you liked what you've seen, hit that like and subscribe button. And remember, this was Bloodlines, made by the same person that made Do You Like Sweets and Inside the Box. And if you want to check out me playing those games, the links will be down in the description below. And on that, I bid you an adieu. Bye bye, love pups.